Well, welcome back to a very busy Gobby Gaffer. Yeah, Mondays and Fridays, 8 o'clock, live streaming with Espanyol over in Spain. And, well, today we're in Germany with Schalke. Shall we have a look what's been going on? Go on then. So since you were last with me, things have been going okay actually. I'm reasonably chuffed with the results. We're staying well clear of that relegation area. So after the defeat to Borussia Dortmund, we played in the DFB Pokal second round and we beat Darmstadt 3-1. We went 1-0 down, but we pulled the 3 goals back. I made 1 or 2 changes and it worked out quite nicely for us. And then we played at FC Köln, and the defence didn't play well that day. We were winning that game 3-1, and they came back to get a 3-3 draw. So not ideal. But then we played Karlsruhe, one of the newly promoted teams, and we had a nice 3-0 win against them, a clean sheet. My keeper, I don't want to speak too soon, but he seems to have learnt how to catch the ball now. So, I mean, that's always an improvement, isn't it? So a 3-0 win in that one. And then we played a couple of friendlies. Came back for Borussia Mönchengladbach away and got a nice, creditable 1-1 draw. So reasonably happy with that one. Wiper has started to find the back of the net. If you notice there, he scored in one of the friendlies. He scored against Gladbach and he scored against Freiburg as well. In fact, he scored a couple in that one in the 4-1 win. And then we went away to Leipzig. Didn't really expect anything out of this one. We're not that kind of team yet, or, well, ever, to be honest. With this German nationality only, I think it's always going to be difficult to compete with the top clubs in the league. But a fairly creditable 1-0 loss. And, you know, I was reasonably happy with that one. And that leaves the table looking like this. We're in 8th place, 14 games played, 22 points on the board, not too shabby. I mean, if we look down at the relegation area, which, let's face it, is where we're meant to be looking, Hoffenheim with 11 points. So we're well clear of that at the moment. And I think as long as we keep picking these, you know, maybe odd points here, 3 points there, we're going to lose against the top teams, Bayern, Leverkusen, Leipzig. We're going to lose against those teams. But as long as we can keep picking those points up, then, you know, all to the good, really. Couple of games today then. So we have a home game against Mainz 05 and an away game against Stuttgart. Let's get stuck in. I'll see you in the dugout. And we're underway. So, home game. Would expect to get the 3 points out of this one. If we can get 4 points out of the next 2 games, we'll be quite happy. But that was very poor and we've lost possession in midfield. But Aydin nips in smartly, pinches the ball over the top. Wiper, who's playing as the left winger today, and he's going to slide that ball across, is he? No, he's not. And Becker puts the ball in the back of the net. Really nice goal, but the referee, as per usual, is having a rummage for his whistle. So what's the referee going to say this time? Is he going to disallow this? We could really do with this goal being allowed. 7 minutes on the clock. And it is awarded. So that's a nice little start for us. And we come back to a free kick. So Carl Bosdogan, he's going to stick this in the top corner. Look at the bend on that. The bend was incredible. But the keeper, opposition keepers at the moment, seem to be making some tremendous saves. And again, another example of that there. Damar swings the ball into the box. Aydin picks that up. Gruyev, and he puts that into about row 5, I think, which is not ideal. So we're going to give them a little bit of encouragement, and let's just see if we can get the 3 points out of this game. Like I say, 4 points out of the next 2 games will do me down to the ground. But Aydin's doing some good work there in midfield. He's nipping in smartly, picking that ball up. Unfortunately, that pass, final pass, was poor. But again, Aydin nips in. We don't win the ball again. I mean, this is very frustrating. We're doing some great defensive work. We're nicking the ball, but we're just losing it all of the time. Well, Wiper is coming forward now in that inside forward role. Wiper into the back of the net. Is it Wiper or is it Pearinger? The referee this time, I think, is probably going to disallow this one. He's rummaging for his whistle again. Please, referee, can we have this one? 2-0 after 17 minutes would be lovely. And he is going to award it. So, 2 goals have gone to VAR and we've been awarded both of them. And I thought it was Wiper who got that goal. For a nice little ball forward. No, Wiper was nowhere near it. It was Pearinger, obviously. Pearinger has come back into the team recently. He's won his place back and been playing him on either wing or as striker. So at the moment we're doing very, very nicely. We do need to keep it tight at the back, and something is going on there. Don't think it's a penalty. No, it's not. I think that was that offside or... Oh, second yellow card. Red card. So, Mainz 05. I have no idea what happened there. Mainz 05. And we've got the third. Giamfi there. Just in the right spot. Taps it home from a bit of buffoonery from the keeper. And there was so much happened there in that little highlight. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the Damar. Oh, it actually came back off the post. So nice little goal there from Giamfi. Taps the ball in. But the previous highlight was a very, very strange one. And they got a player sent off while they were attacking. Very odd. Anyway, moving into half-time. Bosnigan, can he... Oh, this time he's not... He didn't have a go directly that time. But he swung the ball in. This time their goalkeeper, Darman, does pick the ball up. And now they're through. Can we cover there? Can we cover? That's that you can do that all day long if you want. I mean, I'd rather you didn't break free, but if you're going to break free, then just stick it into row Z and that'll do us nicely. So this is going very, very well. And I'm going to say that's as good a first half as you're likely to see. And I think we will make some changes. Seeing as we're 3-0 up, I think we're going to bring just freshen the team up a little bit. Grueva's been out injured, so we'll bring somebody on for him. Mainka can come on at the back. I think I might make 4 subs actually, just to rotate and keep the team nice and fresh. And I think Bazzi can come on the wing as well. So we're rolling into the second half now, and we're just playing a positive mentality today. But if we can get the 3 points out of this game, and the longer it goes on, the more chance we have of doing that. So we come back to a free kick. Becker this time, the young kid out on this left-hand side. And he's just played a nice, simple ball there. And that's all we need to do now. Just nice, simple passes. Nice, simple pass to Aydin there. Aydin sticks the ball in the back of the net. This time, the referee is not interested in VAR for once. And that goal stands 4-0. And, bear in mind, our board want us to avoid relegation this season. I don't think we're meant to be getting results like this. But this team has started to play quite nicely. Particularly against these, mid-table kind of teams. So we're doing all right. And like I say, I've made those 4 changes at half-time. It's not disrupted the team. And that's quite nice to see. And we're moving now into the 80th minute, 4-0 in the lead. And one last change, Moa has come on in midfield. I have actually sold Moa. He's going in the January transfer window. He was kicking up a bit of a storm about not being in the team. I've never really favoured him. When I've played him, he's never done that well. His stats are okay, but he just doesn't. I don't know whether he doesn't fit into this system. But anyway, he got the team leaders involved. We had all that malarkey of team leader meetings. I promised them extra game time for him, but I just put him straight on the transfer list, and he's gone basically. Right, okay, well that was an excellent win, and we move on to the next game now, which I think, if I remember rightly, is Stuttgart, and that has moved us into 6th place. although one or two teams are, in fact, Bayern and Borussia Dortmund have only played 13 games. So it's early days, isn't it? You know, we're just under halfway through the season. And yes, the next game is against Stuttgart. It's at their place. They're one place below us in the league, so they are fighting for one of those European places as well. So I'm guessing it's not going to be a particularly easy game. But anyway, we'll see you in the dugout for that one. See you very shortly. Well, welcome along to Stuttgart, and the team for today is Müller in goal, back four of Becker, Giamfi, Lawrence and Newman, the midfield three are Damar, Aydin and Gruev, wingers Ndiaye and Bazzi, and got Wiper up front. And we're still playing with this low block system that we've been playing most of the season, which is doing okay for us. It's keeping us reasonably tight at the back. There have been one or two occasions where it's not quite worked, but one of the things that has changed, I took my Newman. Actually, he is a right back, but I have been playing him as my centre half. But my assistant manager said play him at right back, and since I've done that with Giamfi coming in, we seem to be a little bit tighter at the back. But anyway, famous last words. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us. So one or two bits of rotation. The front three have all been rotated today, trying to give everybody a little bit of playing time. And it also, I think, it keeps the opposition on the toes. But let's see how we do today. We have lost the ball there. Ball over the top. Lawrence there. Heads and gets a nice head on that to Newman. Newman plays it to Aydin. Ball forward to Wiper. We don't have an awful lot, but that's a tremendous ball. And what a goal. I was just about to say that although the referee is having a rummage, he loves to have a rummage for his whistle when we score a goal. It's awarded. I mean, I was just about to say then that Aydin, Wiper didn't have very much going forward. He had no support. But what a ball to pick out Ndiaye. And this rotation, bringing Ndiaye in on the left-hand side today and moving Wiper to centre forward. We've still got Peeringer on the bench. So, winning 1-0 at Stuttgart. This is a nice result, but let's not get too carried away. We've only played half an hour. I think we are going to give the lads a bit of encouragement, see if we can get one or two smiley faces. No, that's done absolutely nothing. I should have left it as it was. But we are moving nicely now into half time, and the lads are going to get a nice pat on the back. Don't want to see a hint of complacency out there. We're not going to make wholesale changes in this game because I don't want to disrupt the team. We all seem to be playing quite well. The front three in particular are playing very, very well. So let's just move us into the second half, and can we keep a clean sheet today? I'm reluctant to say that, you know, moving Newman out to right back and the new goalkeeper Müller do seem to be playing a lot. Well, Müller in particular seems to be playing a lot better. 70 minutes on the clock. Couple of changes. Don't want to disrupt the team too much. Mainka has come on at centre back, and Quadrigo, the wonder kid, has come on in midfield. Not getting an awful lot of game time this season, but I think sometimes you can, you know, you get a wonder kid and you think he should play every game, and I think sometimes you have to ease them in. But we do come back to a Stuttgart highlight here, and this would be very nice if we got a tackle in, but at the moment we're not doing that. Let's hope this doesn't end up with that white round thing between the two white sticks. And again, another one of those, you know, we won the ball there, hadn't we? But then it broke to a Stuttgart player again. Anybody would like to get a foot in here. And those tactical changes have not been made yet. And that's, oh, what a miss. And those normally go in. So we come back now to Damar with a free kick. That's looped over, and I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but Stuttgart do come away with the ball, which is a little bit unfortunate. It would have been nice to have picked that up from that looped header. But anyway, Stuttgart building from the back now, and I think the writing is on the wall probably, but Quadrigo picks the ball up nicely there. Bit of a poor pass. Damar now. Ball over onto that right-hand side. Bazzi, he gets that ball in. Can wipe head that ball? No, he can't. But we still have possession. Newman, Damar. Lovely shot. Oh, no. And very nearly in the back of the net. Newman now. Just hit it. Can we get ahead on that? No, we can't. And they get away with one massively there. Get away with it. Nearly 80 minutes on the clock. 2 more changes. Papaya has come on as the DM, and I've brought Wiper off and put Peringer on up front. Wiper's having a good game, but you never know. We might just be able to nick a second goal, which at this stage of the game would, I'm sure, kill it off. But we do come back to a highlight now. Ball is thrown to a blue shirt, which is always nice. Becker there, playing well, this young kid. Commentator's curse, gives the ball away. Stuttgart now, with the ball. We do need to try and keep it tight at the back. Let's mark these players up. Ball out onto that side there. They are cutting through us a little bit, and we've left a striker there, and that has hit the crossbar. Ball out to Peringer. Now Quadrigo coming away with it. And that is the end of the highlight. In the last knockings of this game now, there's about 4 minutes or thereabouts to play. Stuttgart, obviously they're the home team. They're coming at us. Are they going to get this equaliser? And that's a great save from Müller. And like I say, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think Müller has remembered how to catch that ball. And a nice little save there. We're now moving into the final whistle, and another brilliant 3 points against Stuttgart away from home. And the lads are all going to get a massive pat on the back, and we are going to speak to them. The role you played was so effective in the way that we won the game. Pleased with your playmaking efforts, and I'm pleased with your efforts in the final third. So they've all got a nice pat on the back there. And with that, obviously there are teams still to play yet. But that was an important win for us, because as you can see there, that's put a little daylight now between us and Stuttgart. Obviously Frankfurt have still got a game to play, and Wolfsburg have still got a game to play as well. But we're nicely placed at the moment there in 5th. In fact, let's just move the game on slightly. Let's try and get 1 or 2 of these games played. And yes, there we have it. So Eintracht Frankfurt did lose 4-2 at Freiburg. So that's a very, very good result for us. Wolfsburg did have a win, 3-1 win at Hertha Berlin. So that moves them 2 points behind us. But as this episode draws to a close, we're in 5th place. 16 games played, 28 points on the board. Absolutely brilliant episode. And what more can I say? Chuffed to little mint balls here. If you've stuck it through to the end, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel. The channel is growing very slowly, but it is growing. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. We're going to go away, play some games off camera, and we'll be back very, very shortly to see whether, well, it's not even a case now whether we can avoid relegation, is it? I think we've kind of done that with bells on again, unless we have a major collapse, and I don't think that's going to happen. But we are looking for a bit of a European place at the moment. Come back next time and see whether we can achieve that. We'll see you very shortly.